Today I want to talk about complaining. We all complain. It is just part of our nature. So I want to first address the types of complaining there are and maybe ways to help you complain less or complain more efficiently, maybe. Anyway, so first off, negativity, the stress of negativity, and negativity is complaining. It shrinks your brain, according to science. So let's just, lay that out. Complaining is bad. Negativity is bad. Bad for the brain, all right? So laying that out first so we can all agree that we should not complain as much. What stirred this wanting to talk about complaining is, so my husband, he is a principal, and he always has this quote from somebody he knows. I'm not for sure who said it first, but it goes something like, if you do nothing, people complain, and if you do something, people complain, which is true. Think about it for a second. Somebody will always complain about something, whether you did it or did not do it. You can't make everyone happy. So first, I've noticed in myself, when I complain, it's usually about things I can't control. Because I'm the type of person who likes to I can change this, so I am. But I can't change everything. And so that's usually what I complain about. Whether it's people who I wish would just think like me, and they don't and they won't, and so I can't force them to, so I usually complain about things I can't control. Or, parts of my job that I think are stupid that I can't change, so I complain about that. Anyway, so that's one reason why people complain. They can't change it. Another way people complain is about validation. They complain to you because they want you to say, yeah, I agree. Another reason why people complain is to reduce their responsibility or reduce expectations. Like, they complain about this activity so that when it fails, they're going to be like, I told you. I just warned you, or whatever. People also complain because it's easier to make excuses, I am this way, this is happening because of this, and da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. They just complain instead of doing. Venting. People just need to vent sometimes, get something off their chest, which can be done in a healthy way and a not so healthy way. So we'll talk about that in a second. Another big reason why people complain is because they're in a habit to do so. Like, they just have trained their mind to see the negativity in everything and complain about everything, which is, the whole quote of people will complain if you do something and people will complain if you don't do something. It's just always there. So I want you to take a moment and think about the last time you complained. Why? Because you couldn't change anything, you needed to vent, an excuse, or were you in the habit of doing so? That's the biggest one I want you to pay attention to. If it's a habit, we need to get you out of the habit. So now that we talked about why people complain, let's talk about how we can minimize it. All right, so I've got 5 ways to help us. Number 1, own your crap. Own your faults. Just say, hey, I failed at this. I didn't do well at this. This is not going well because of me. This is me. Just own it. Instead of complaining, oh, well, I was busy and I had so much to do. It's kind of like our defense. When someone says anything, it's like our defense mode. Oh, I was busy. Oh, I couldn't do it. Oh, da 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 da. It's just own it. Yeah, I screwed up. And then move on. Number 2, when you are complaining to a boss, when you are complaining about a problem, don't just complain about it. Offer a solution. Don't go in and say, we have a problem. What are you going to do about it? Go in there and say, I have seen this issue. I have a couple of solutions if you'd like to hear it. Things like that. Don't just go in there and say, hey, solve my problem. I'm waiting. Offer some help. And if somebody comes to you complaining, throw it back at them. Say, do you have any solutions for that? I would love to hear your solutions for that tomorrow or whatever. Make them think of it. It doesn't just have to be on you. Number 3, venting can be good. If you vent to your mom or your significant other, do not vent to everyone and their dog. Do not vent to people at school, because the minute something leaves your mouth, it is no longer yours. And that's how rumors and gossip and all that crap begins. All right, so if you need to get something out, you go to your mom, you go to your dad, you go to that one person that you know your words are safe with. All right? Because venting is relatively good. You do need to get things off your chest. However, venting can also feed the emotion that you're in and make it stronger. So you need to be careful about it. Go vent to your mom that can actually give you advice or maybe just kind of calm you down. Instead of going to your friends where the emotions just build and you get angrier or sadder or whatever emotion that you're in. So again, don't vent to everyone and their dog. Just that one person that you're close to that you can lean on for support. Number 4, surround your concern with positivity. There are things that need to be fixed. There are problems that need to be dealt with. But instead of going straight to the complaint, oh, this is terrible, try to surround it with positivity. I love that you came to me with this. I love your creativity. Let's try to add this. Let's try to make this improvement. All right, I'm relatively bad at this because I'm a straightforward person. I don't want the fluff. I just want to fix what needs to be fixed. However, I know that is a fault of mine. And so I try to address it, it may be general and it may be quick, but the people that I talk to do understand that I do care. So make it clear that you're not all about let's fix the crap, Be positive about the surrounding idea, the surrounding activity, or the surrounding people. There's this case study or something out there in the world. I can't remember what realm of psychology it is, but in order to overcome one negative thought, you need 4 positive. So when someone says one thing negative, so you don't dwell on it, and so that people don't, get in this horrible feeling loop, you need to then add 4 positive comments to overcome that. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes a whole lot of sense to me. You can't just keep yelling negative things at people because that's what they'll focus on. You need a 4-to-1 ratio. 4 positives, 1 negative. 4 positives, 1 negative. All right, that's how we get people's confidence up. That's how we boost people's spirits. The 4-to-1 ratio. The 5th thing that can help you with complaining is changing your mindset, changing the way you think. Do you complain because it's a habit? Do you complain because you think you deserve something? All right. Make a gratitude journal or something like that. Find the joy in things. I know there at the end of the year, parents go to awards assemblies and they're like, my kid only got 1 award. They complain about getting an award because it wasn't enough. Whereas there were kids that didn't get any award. All right, be grateful. And that's by changing your mindset. Get out of that negativity habit loop. All right, find joy. And that was a life lesson with Lindsey. What now, guys? What kind of complainer are you? And how are you going to be a little bit better with it? Peace out.